Kame house party.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. My name is Aaron.
And I am Vince. That is my name.
And the name and game of the podcast, mainly the game, is that we're trying to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball that's ever existed. We're doing improv along the way. It is the only Dragon Ball improv comedy podcast in the known universe. You know what you're in for now, and we can get to sort of the preliminary events of the podcast. We do a little Kame housekeeping to prepare you all for the journey ahead. And the first order of Kame housekeeping is the world famous UN sanctioned 1 minute roundup. Crashing wave sounds. Ice cream, ice cold ice cream in this little cart.
Snow cones in this moderately sized cart over here.
Gelato in this big ass cart. In big tubs.
Premium custard from this big rig truck over here. Premium custard, 2 flavors.
Don't listen to the custard guy with only 2 flavors. Come to this yacht. No. And
seed. Oh, because I want you to finish. What was on that big ass yacht?
Oh, I didn't know yet. So I'm glad we ended. I had to think about it. It was probably going to be, astronaut ice cream is a good choice.
Ooh, yeah, that is a good choice.
What's the frozen treat above custard?
I guess I went too far. I flew too close to the frozen sun. Because the only thing that I think of is frozen yogurt, and that Y for the yacht, Y for the yogurt. But
yeah.
Who's passing up custard to go for froyo?
Some freaks. That rolled ice cream, baby.
Oh, there we go. Rolled ice cream, the newest, the hot ice cream on the market.
Are you mad that your ice cream doesn't involve enough manual labor that you can see? Come on down to rolled ice cream. We make teens work like dogs.
Are you bored of embarrassing teenagers at Cold Stone Creamery? Why not ask a grown man to turn his hot plate into a hibachi for ice cream?
Do you like ice cream as little cigars? That you can do your Groucho Marx impressions with? Have we got a store for you?
Fun fact is, it's not even a store. It's barely legal.
Are you in a mall and easily distracted? Come get some rolled ice cream.
Is that like the future of all street food? It has to become effing performance art.
If someone's not like sweating when preparing this, I can't see you just hand me a thing as I pay for money.
Man, hot dog vendors are gonna have a rough time.
They got to start flipping buns.
Oh God, and they're forced to call them glizzies now. Aaron, everybody's calling a hot dog a glizzy.
Who is calling a hot dog a glizzy?
Look, maybe it's a New Yorker thing, but they're calling them glizzies now. You know, you go down, go down to fucking Pac. You get a
Mhm.
glizzy from the guy, get the glizzy water, you get the rolled glizzies. They're calling the Nathan's contest the Glizzy Gladiator contest.
What? Why can't we call them hot? Is there are hot dogs canceled? That's what I need to know.
I don't think they're canceled, but they have evolved to glizzies. So,
I don't know if that's an evolution. This
or is it a revolution?
I need to ask some more people younger than me what's going on with these glizzies. What's the Hey, teenage niece. What's the 411 on this glizzy?
She's 411.
You mean what's the T on it?
Yeah. Or have you asked Siri about glizzies yet?
You hold on. What's a glizzy? She don't wanna.
She didn't want to.
She's like,
I'll
can't
ask
do anything.
I'll ask
She's like,
Google.
"Mm-mm."
I'll
Yeah.
ask Google.
We'll never ask Cortana.
What's a glizzy?
Here's what I found on the web.
Oh, there's an artist called Shy Glizzy.
This is. Remember how we said this is the Dragon Ball improv comedy podcast in the beginning?
Now I do. Now that's thanks for bringing us back to center.
Of course. So half of what you just listened to was the beginning of the 1 minute roundup, where we, based on a sound effect of someone's choosing, we do a improvised scene to loosen or tighten our improv muscles. But that leads us into the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time Vince, has to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball thus far. The original Dragon Ball, 109 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, some movies sprinkle in there if you're feeling froggy. We usually aren't. But that's a lot to cover in under a minute. And we do this so you don't have to go back and watch all of Dragon Ball to know what the heck we're talking about. You don't got to listen to our old episodes, although I wouldn't hate it if you did. Maybe we should stop saying that they don't have to listen to our old episodes. We might have been shooting ourselves in the foot for the past couple years, but we know your time is precious. We don't want to waste it unless it's talking about hot dogs. Then we'll have our whole mini series. But Vince, I
Mini
have to
Glizzy
ask
series.
you.
Out now on Hulu. Oh no, he took off his headphones. Aaron's giving up.
Vince, are you ready to round up?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. And here I go in 3, 2, 1. All right, so you collect 7 magic Dragon Balls. You get to wish on anything you want. This story follows Goku. He starts off with a little boy. We learn that Goku's from space when his brother shows up. He fights a lot, defeats a bunch of bad guys who want to use the Dragon Balls for evil. He fights his brother from space. He fights 2 other Saiyans from space. Along the way, his friends die. They have to go to Namek, where the Dragon Balls were originally created. That's where Kame's from. That's where God is from. To use those Dragon Balls to wish everybody back. Goku fights, and a bunch of other people fight and die to make the wish come true. Goku fights the Lord of the Universe, Frieza, in an epic battle that ends with the planet Namek exploding. Now Goku is missing in action / not coming back to Earth for reasons. Garlic Jr. has showed up. The Spice Boys have entered the playing field. There's mystic water covering the Earth that turns everybody into pink-eyed demons, and Piccolo is about to square off with the Spice Boys and all of Goku's friends that have turned into demons and go. It's turned into Speed Buggy.
Vince, thank you so much for that roundup. You really filled in the back half of what we've covered, which we don't always get to. But you have allowed us to move on to the next part of Kame housekeeping, which is us letting you all know that we watch 2 different versions of Dragon Ball. That's right, gotcha. I watch the original Japanese English subtitled version. Vince watches the English dub version. And we do this because it is fun to compare and contrast. Sometimes there are big differences. Sometimes there are little differences. Sometimes there are differences that climb on rocks. That's an old man reference. And the first difference, besides our age, is usually the title. So, Vince, will you please give us your title for this episode of DBZ?
Absolutely. And here is the title of this week's episode, which is the 110th episode of Dragon Ball Z, Battle in Kame's Lookout.
Okay, all right. That doesn't happen, but let's
Not even a little bit.
maybe mine can shed. You know what? It doesn't shed any light whatsoever.
But I am anticipating a long run-on sentence.
This might be one of the longest titles we've had.
All right, I'm going to sit back
All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone take a knee real quick. Because my title for the original Japanese language, roughly translated into English for episode 110 of Dragon Ball Z, is The Heavenly Realm is the Battlefield!
Whew.
Piccolo becomes devilish again.
Oh, I was ready for that to be the end of when you said battlefield, but Piccolo becomes devilish at the end. Again.
Mhm.
Yeah. What?
Also
that
at
might
the
be
end.
one of the longest. And at the very end.
A lot of high syllable count words in here.
Mm-hmm. Somebody had a thesaurus on them
Mm-hmm.
over on the localization team.
Devilish. I'm the devilish Piccolo. Hee hee hee. I'm just a mischievous imp.
I'm just seeing that devilish Piccolo being picked up as an orchestra is getting ready to perform. And whoever's playing it just like can't hit their notes. They're tapping on the thing like, why is my first chair not getting these right?
The Piccolo. This is a Piccolo piece. It features heavily the Piccolo.
And then it just becomes a Michigan J Frog. It's like, when I'm playing it, it never wants to do anything right. My reeds are wet. I don't know if Piccolos have reeds. Are they a woodwind?
So problem one, you're trying to use a reed on it. Piccolo's just a baby flute.
Oh, it's a baby flute?
It's a tinier flute.
I mean, now I want to. Now maybe I should get a Piccolo. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about getting a recorder, a Piccolo.
Mm-hmm.
Then I could tour
Recorder's
with
good for the
Lizzo.
Ren Fair.
Recorder's good almost anywhere, man.
Elementary school classroom.
Yep. TikTok, check.
Some sort, yeah. If you're on TikTok, you better have the biggest recorders you could find if you want any kind of view count.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe you get like one of those electric recorders, put a little auto tune on that thing. Ooh, you're in the money, baby.
A wah pedal.
Mm-hmm. The wah wah recorder. Now touring with ASAP Rocky.
Maybe, man. What I've learned in my many years of life is that every ridiculous thing is probably going to happen at some point on a long enough timeline. Sure.
You've seen Interstellar.
Piccolos are going to make a big comeback, not just the character.
Hey, Murph. I put in Morse code that you should pick up a Piccolo. Because anything that can happen will happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's your law.
It's your law, Murph.
You know what? Maybe that's why I got divorced, because I forced the science term as a name for my daughter.
Yeah, I divorced that man too. If he didn't give me a say.
And he say like, nope, middle name's law. You don't get either of them.
And then, well, I would ask, you mean Law from Tekken? And then he'd be like, no.
Why did I marry you? We have nothing in common.
Well, we do have one thing in common. You like chocolate milk.
That is how we first met down at the diner. Me, a humble PhD.
And me, a simple weeaboo.
I asked if I could scoot up. If you could move, please move your body pillow, so I can enjoy some chalky milk.
And I said, I'll gladly move my my body pillow if you would replace them as my husbando.
I said, I was kind of half paying attention, so maybe it's on me. I feel like husbando should have been the first red flag, if not the second.
Oh, that's how we fix Interstellar with that prequel.
We just need a history of bad choices, I think.
Yeah. That led him into a black hole with a robot that was the best character in the whole movie.
That ended up saving
Mm-hmm.
all of humanity.
Yeah. But, look, enough about that, because we got to talk about the humanity that's happening in this episode.
Please go on.
So, to start, I want to hit up the announcer in this episode. Had a wonderful line talking about how the mist has taken hold of the people of Earth, and my favorite line is this one: "Ordinary housewives were turned into fiends." Like I need to. That's got to be a sample. Some DJ's got to do that when WAP plays.
Mm-hmm. That's how you describe every wedding reception.
Yeah. Just announcing over the PA system. All right, or on the radio. All right, y'all, this next one's a banger. Megan Thee Stallion featuring Nicki Minaj. It's about to turn these housewives into fiends. WAP.
That's very good.
And then we got names for all the Spice Boys.
What?
Yup.
Go
You
on.
ready? You ready for these Spice Boys?
Okay.
Vinegar, mustard, salt, and auto-corrected.
Was it pepper?
Damn it, now I don't know.
Vinegar, mustard. So they're just describing barbecue bases
Mm-hmm,
at this point.
Maybe the other one's name is just Spice? That can't be right. They're named after the titular Spice Boys.
Yeah. I'm the Spice and the Boys.
All right, I'm changing it now, so it's saffron.
There we go.
In my notes. So these are the Spice
classy.
Boys names. We don't do research, so if you know them, you can write in and tell us which one I got wrong. But it's saffron, vinegar, mustard, and salt. Those are the names of the Spice Boys for this week.
Did the announcer name them?
Maybe he went rogue.
Because in mine it was like it's the Monarchs.
Mm-hmm.
The four demon kings. I still did not get names. Well, it might be a dub invention, but who knows?
Yeah,
It
feels like a dub invention because they've always got interesting names for the groups of bad guys that work for the big bad guy, right? Mm-hmm. Got Raccoon, all the Ginyu Force and all that good stuff. Vinegar turns out to be the largest of the Spice Boys.
Okay.
He is the one with the black hair and the beanie with horns on it. So that's Vinegar. I don't know the names of the other ones. But that's the only one that gets called out by name. Because he's trying to, he wants to just kill Piccolo, and they have to stop him. They're like, Vinegar, no. Garlic Jr. said we need to keep him alive. For Dragon Ball reasons and stuff.
Yeah. Look, everyone forgot that him and Kame are connected, and we can't get Dragon Balls back if we kill him, and we all know this. There's this first half is a lot of exposition because we get what the main Spice Boy. He's like, all right, here's what happened, everyone. So our home planet, Makayo world, where all the demons come from, it approaches Earth every 5,000 years, and when it gets the closest to us, all of us demons get super strong, and that's how Garlic Jr. was able to free himself from the dead zone, because the demon home planet was close to us.
Okay.
And then he's like, Piccolo, you should know all of this because you were a demon at one point. Even though you were raised in the woods on your own and had no formal training.
He should just be able to intuit
Yeah.
that this happening. So slightly different on my end. The whole reasoning why Garlic Jr. was able to get out. I still think this is ridiculous.
Oh, sure.
And I couldn't keep up with all of the naming conventions, right? Because the planet's named something different in mine, but they call it the Machio star. It gets close enough to Earth every 12,000 years that
We don't even see lips. That doesn't make sense. Why did they have to change it?
I don't know why they had to change it. Because in my mind, it was like, okay, purple star, close to Earth, makes all the ghouls and goblins come out, makes everybody who's evil stronger, makes humans more susceptible to evil. So it kind of built up around the world. Garlic Jr. was able to use all that energy to flex his way out of the dead zone. That's how we have Garlic Jr. back now. And yeah, what is it? Yeah, it's just the Machio star is close enough to give Garlic Jr. extra power.
I like that they're just explaining things by astrology. You fucked up. Mercury's in retrograde. Now we're stronger than ever. Also, watch out for your electronics. They're more prone to fail.
Garlic Jr. turned over a tarot card to reveal the Queen of Swords.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
With that knowledge, he was able to get out of the dead zone because it was fortuitous for him.
I just like that you named an actual tarot card. I was rooting for him. I'm like, he can do it. He's got it.
I know some. I know something about tarot. And how I'm terrified of evil.
Piccolo, we're going to throw these quartz crystals at you, and I think that'll banish you.
Don't even try burning sage, Piccolo. It will do nothing.
We all know that's for ghosts.
When the Scorpio sign is this high in the sky, Piccolo, there's no good luck that could come of this.
I mean, you're not wrong on that part, because we do learn that the mist, the effects will become permanent within 24 hours. And they give us a little timeline, like by sunrise tomorrow, everyone will permanently be a part of the demon clan.
Y'all got the stakes yet? That's what they're giving us.
Yeah, they're room temp and ready for the grill.
I did want to stop because after like all that is divulged to Piccolo, the red-haired Spice Boy, maybe this one is Mustard, I'm gonna guess. This might be Mustard. Mustard says, "Can you dig it?" I love how 90s the scripts have become, because they just throw yo and dig and my man at stuff like when they don't need to be in there.
Why do they make them urban? We have demon wear.
Mm-hmm. Doo-boo, demons us by us. Big D Damon Hatfield.
Jesus. Why are all the Spice Boys in Raiders jackets?
Spice Boys show up with airbrushed gangster Goofy. Pants hanging off his ass. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Just go whole hog on it. On these 90s hip hop demons. So we do Piccolo's only I think another thing they propose, they're like, Piccolo, come rejoin us.
Mm-hmm.
Garlic Jr. says it's cool, he forgives you. And Piccolo, because he's smooth as hell, his only response is to laugh and throw off the cape.
Oh yeah.
That's all you need. They're ready to fight.
One thing, when he throws off the cape, I was expecting to get the same, weighted cape kathunk, but it doesn't happen. So are we supposed to just posit that for now, Piccolo's not wearing any weighted armor or weighted clothing. So he's not actively training. And then that, to me, explains why he's so weak right now.
He gets punked. This is yeah. It's the worst showing of any Piccolo,
Yeah.
especially at this level. Because hold on. There's a bunch of different things happen.
So where do you want to start? You want to start with like the Piccolo taking a swing at the Spice Boys. It doesn't do anything. They're able to dodge him. They make him look like a punk. Then he gets punked even more because Yamcha's able to do damage on him.
It's Yamcha like knocks him down to the ground. The Spice Boys are hiding under the sand, grab him, and then Yamcha is able to give him a vampire bite.
Yeah, and I'll say this: this may be the first compliment Yamcha gets in Dragon Ball Z, because Piccolo, right before he is grabbed under the sand and is about to like basically destroy his friends, says, "The Yamcha I know would tear you apart." And I was like, "What? Why would you say that?" Because I doubt that that's true. It's Yamcha after all. Yamcha couldn't beat Yamcha if Yamcha had his head in a plastic. I don't know. Yamcha can't beat nobody. He shouldn't be able to hurt you, Piccolo. One. And yeah, this felt really weird and dumb. Because then Yamcha bites Piccolo on the neck because Blackwater Mist also gives you fangs. While this is all before this is all happening, Krillin is fighting with Master Roshi.
Ooh, can we, before you switch over to that?
Yeah.
They definitely changed his dialogue, so that's why it's weird.
Okay.
Because they wanted Piccolo was down to kill everyone in mind. He's like, oh no, everyone turned into demons and I have to stop them. Whoa. Oh no. How horrible.
Oh, damn it.
So here's a direct quote from Piccolo. This is unfortunate for all of you, but I need for you to die. And then he's about to boop, and that's when they grab him from the sand. He's about to destroy all of them.
Yep.
Gohan's I mean, was Chi-Chi in this mix? Maybe.
Yeah, Chi-Chi was in the mix. They're
He was
all in
gonna
the mix
do
at
it.
that point. He was going to murder all of them.
This is Piccolo's. This is an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I think is like, sorry, kid, your mom's possessed by a demon. Now I know I stopped having a demon soul, but like I don't think. You know what? Let's just not take any chances.
He's like, I don't think we're going to meet the deadline on this, Gohan.
We better cut our losses, and
Goku
kill
will
your
understand.
mom. Honestly, he'd probably be pretty happy about it.
I heard you wanted a green mom.
Look, me and Nail will split. So you don't. Not that there's anything wrong with a single parent home. Just we were raised in a way that we'd rather have two parents. I think it's better for the child.
Piccolo, always the devoted father. But what we skipped over is just some light, I don't know, comedy. Krillin getting his face kicked in by Roshi, a nice little callback to when Raditz showed up and kicked him into the same spot in the Kame house. Marin giving him a hard time, being like, I thought you said you were a real martial artist and you can't beat this old dude, blah, blah, blah. Icarus saves Marin from being torn apart by Chi-Chi and Bulma. And yeah, after they realize that they have to get the sacred water, Piccolo sends Gohan away. He's like, go, Gohan. Go to Kami's. Get the sacred water. You have to.
And I mean, then we have to get to a commercial. I know what a lot of you are thinking. Look, I don't want to join this Patreon over at patreon.com/comeyhouseparty. $5 a month? Boo! Boo this. I will only join this Patreon if there is a 3-part miniseries where Vince and Aaron play 2 different characters covering the first 3 Tenkaichi tournaments from the original Dragon Ball. That's the only way I will sign up for this Patreon. Well, your ship has come in.
I was gonna say, don't shut up, because we did that. We did that. It's live. It's on Patreon.
It should be at this point. I'll be real quick. I'll try and do my best. We're calling the shot here a little bit.
We're calling our shot because we're going to be recording the final episode of the 3-part mini series, This Martial Artist's Life. It's been a real blast. Key blast, that is. And you can join in on the fun if you go to our Patreon, patreon.com/Kame House Party, and donate $5, and you get access to that and so much more, from Anime Movie Month, where we talk about a bunch of anime movies, to our quiz parties, which you can probably just take along with us if you follow the links, to Trailer Snark Boys, where we talk about anime trailers or other exciting trailers that come out. And last but not least, One and Done, where we watch the first episode of an anime that is new to us and decide whether or not we're going to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down in terms of whether or not we're going to watch it or not. All of that available on patreon.com/Kame House Party. And look, if you just do a one-time $3 donation, you get a shout out on the podcast. And you, regardless of whether you want that shout out or not,
it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
You have to tell us if you don't want the shout out.
You have to disclose.
You have to be very
do not want a shout out. But whatever you can donate, whatever you feel like subscribing, the tier at, we graciously accept and appreciate all of the love and support. So to our patrons already, thank you very much. We salute you. And to those on the fence, why don't you just fall into the other side and start giving us some cash?
Just let me over to you.
Oh.
And you'll just follow. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you Humpty Dumpty on over to the Patreon, huh?
And we'll act like all the king's men and get back to the show. I hate this.
No, it's good. It's good.
Okay, it's good. This is great. So now everyone is just being a weird vampire and biting Piccolo.
Mm-hmm. Aaron, I wrote in my notes, they're trying to give my man pink eye. Because they all have pink eyes.
There is in mine, they just all fart in his face. One after another.
That's the key. If you're trying to get somebody pink eye, you gotta get bare.
You gotta get Charmin bared up, no pants. Just really proud that you wiped your butt.
And look, I have experienced pink eye once before, Aaron, and it did make me an absolute maniac. I was biting people. It's itchy.
Yeah. You grew fangs.
I did.
Pink eye is the dumbest shit from shit that you can do. It's just like, yeah, you got this. It's annoying. It's super contagious. Stay home.
Yep. The original SARS coronavirus. It's pink eye.
Ooh. But yeah, people, you got a bunch of vampire people biting Piccolo.
They try to add a little bit of emotional weight to this because Gohan is like, I won't leave you. Piccolo is just yelling, go, Gohan! Go! Do as I say! Like,
sorry I couldn't kill your mom, but please do.
Sorry your mom's gonna be this horrible vampire, kid, but you gotta go to Kami's. Hurry up! So, yeah.
They're on their way to Kame. Hang out. Marin catches up on the dragon, on Icarus. In mine, they explain what's going on. And she's like, cool, I want to go along. And like everyone's dating profile in their 20s, she says, I love adventure and I want to be a part of this. And then we need to talk about Piccolo and Marin's relationship. Because of course he's like, no, we're like fighting again demons.
Mhm.
We have to go on a dangerous mission in heaven. Which does sound rad. I would want to be. I'm like, can you just like see,
Yeah.
dude?
Some Constantine ass shit. Oh, you got to go fight demons in heaven? I'm down.
Like, I'm like, that's all right. New pitch. Let's get this movie going. Constantine 2, Demons in Heaven.
Ooh, damn. And what we get Coheed and Cambria to do the music. They tell an epic tale about how we fought demons in heaven, and yeah, I mean, like,
Angels in Hell, of course,
and Angels in Hell. That's the tease for the sequel.
But Marin wants to come along. Krillin's like, of course, like, no, this cool dragon's gonna take you somewhere to be safe. She pouts about it, and then he immediately caves in and says, you can come with us.
She doesn't threaten him.
She's like, if you don't take me, you can just forget about us, kind of thing.
Yeah. They kept that all translated.
And then her last line is, quote, this is why I like you so much. Because you're a pushover? That's what you like about him?
Mm-hmm. It's a little
caved in.
Little bald pushover. He's got a caved in face because he doesn't have a nose.
Here's what I like about you. Your weird membrane over your nasal cavity. Love that.
I like the way you look in a suit with no jacket, and how I can tell you exactly what you're gonna do next. Now I'm bummed out for Krillin.
He gets out of it.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
This is even though he's never had a girlfriend, this is a rebound.
He's getting a crash course in dating.
But then he'll know. He's like, no more blue-haired girls.
No more human girls.
But yeah, you know what? I tried human girls once. Not for me.
I'd never want to see you in a swimsuit.
You better wear track pants constantly. But that's also his thing, right? He needs a stronger woman, a more willful partner. But Marin's not very.
She's pretty willful. She's just not strong enough to protect Krillin, which is what he learns that he wants to have.
Yeah. Fighting sucks. Can you do it?
This is what I love about you, is how strong you are. You remind me of Goku.
Yeah. I know I keep asking, but could you wear the wig? The Goku wig from Spirit Halloween? They're opening up again. I know it's only August, but
never too early.
I hope he's getting a little something for it. The wig just says super alien wig.
Because you remember, he's an alien, right, Marin? It's like the umpteenth time I've told you.
Anyway, let's go see what God's doing. But it's complicated, I think, is the word that we're looking for. This
like every relationship.
Don't let it, you know what? You're right. Don't let anyone fool you. It's always complicated.
It's always complicated. If a relationship seems too simple, you might want to reevaluate it.
Too smooth.
If there's no friction, hey, there's no heat, baby. No friction, no heat. But we after Piccolo is bitten, we see that, like, again, I think this is Vinegar, who's like, can I kill him now? And they're like, no, Vinegar, you can't kill this dude. Garlic Jr. said no.
Please. Come on.
Garlic Jr. said no.
Aren't we all aren't we all demons? Don't we love killing?
Yes. And your name is Vinegar because you stink, obviously, at taking direction.
Oh, thank you for finishing that sentence because I take a lot of pride in my hygiene routine.
Every demon does. We all do.
The sin of vanity, of course. It's what we're all about.
Why do you think my hair is all white?
We love murder and looking great.
And look, this looks great, Vinegar, because not only is Piccolo not dead per Garlic Jr.'s request, but he's also going to turn to our side because everyone infected with the Black Demon Mist has venom now.
Yeah, we're weird zombies.
And so Piccolo is actually one of us. Watch this. Wake up, Piccolo. And then Piccolo wakes up and he's a bad guy now.
It doesn't do his fangs longer.
I think they're a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the kind of what is it? What's the kind of surgery? The body modification that I would do. It's like, yeah, I just want longer canines.
Permanent fangs.
So I can join the Fangs Club, the Fangs the Vampire Club. If you don't know who that is, go back and watch listen to our old stuff. Oh, there he is.
Oh, I haven't done this on video. I hate this. I hate looking at myself doing this voice.
Fangs
the vampire.
Fangs, everybody has that when they're on camera. But I'm so glad that you showed up.
Thank you. I wish vampire rules applied to video, but did you know that the whole mirror, how there's the legend how vampires can't be seen in mirrors, but that's because
allegedly.
They used to Well, there used to be silver in mirrors, and that's why. Well, I hate silver. Blade rules, if you will. Also, Blade the movie rules.
I was going to say, are you a fan?
Hell yeah. That dude kicks ass. As long as he's not killing me. He said some motherfuckers are always trying to ask up hills. That's rad as hell.
All right. All of human society.
I love the guy.
All of human society loves that line. It's one of the most quoted lines of any action franchise. So I'm glad that translates to the because you're undying. You're not undead. You're undying.
Yeah. I mean, it's a slight difference. Was I dead? You know what? We're just going to say this now. I was born a vampire to vampire parents. So I'm not undead.
Okay.
I never lived a human life. V forever.
All right.
And for Vendetta, another great action movie.
Now, Fangs, can I know you seem to be a lot of action movies, but have you watched like the Twilight? How do you feel about those vampires?
Oh, I mean, they're just too handsome. They don't have crazy enough hair.
Right. So it's not representative of the culture. It's big, but it's also very static. It's not as wild as yours, obviously. How about Interview with a Vampire?
That's a little boring. It's like a documentary, It's like, so what? I'd drink a bunch of blood. Why are you sad about it?
Yeah, but again, the moral implications of it. You don't. It's what you need to survive. So there's no real issue, right?
You eat animals.
Yes.
You've enjoyed a burger, a steak. Let's run down the different meats. Bacon.
Oh, love the stuff. Can't get enough.
Pork chop.
It's good.
A round eye.
I don't think I've had that many round eyes.
A filet mignon. And a filleted minion. Banana. In a nice banana reduction. Can we open a mean steam restaurant and that's all we serve?
Fangs.
That's really why I'm here.
You've got
my business.
Oh, okay. Great.
This ain't Shark Tank.
No, this is not Shark Tank. I am not Mark Cuban, though I wish I was. I wish I owned the Dallas Mavericks. Because you know what I would do, Fangs, after this interaction? I'd change the team name to the Dallas Vampires.
Let's do it. That's way. What is it? even is a maverick? That's like saying the Dallas Tom Cruises.
Don't give them the idea. Don't give them the idea, Fangs. But you have my seed money.
Oh, great! I'll get the boys in design to start working up some logos. We gotta figure out more Minion. What other foods sound like Minion? It might just be a bunch of Twinkies on a plate.
I
And we
mean-
put googly eyes on them, honestly.
I think that's what we need to invest in. And like I am completely fine in making the investment on edible googly eyes. Okay.
This is okay. Look, I'm Fangs, the vampire, and thus am not bound by the laws of research that the KHP boys have bound themselves by. So I can look up Minion Twinkie and see if it's been done. That just seems like synergy made in heaven.
I wonder.
No, yeah, they totally, yeah, they're branded. They're branded as hell.
Like
2015 Hostess Twinkies Minion Decoration Kit video.
So it's
You
like
decorate
a
your dang Twinkies.
is it like a frozen food stuff that you get? You pop them in the microwave, you pull them out, and you decorate them?
Oh, I think they just come with free printable Despicable Me Minion Twinkie wrappers. That sounds horrid. Honestly.
Yeah, what do you is it like a temporary tattoo you're putting on the Twinkie?
Hold on. Look at this. I'm gonna mute this because sounds horrid. Because it's a grown man talking about minions. I
Look
know
it up,
we're doing it, but
Fangsy.
we
Look
never
it
made
up.
it. I mean, technically, we are making a YouTube video about minis and Twinkies. But beside the point, I still claim superiority over this man. I'm going to share this. There's no audio, nor does there need to be. So we got edible stickers. So that's good. You don't need to invest in that. Hold on, we're going to scroll through. Twinkies do.
I'm so
goddamn
hungry.
good, bud.
They do look good.
They're little. Hey, what the fuck is this?
What is that?
What is a goddamn vampire?
Oh no!
Wait, wasn't that in the movie that like one of them had like a bunch of fangs and was biting people?
Maybe. I know they worked with Napoleon Bonaparte.
Bonaparte. How do you? All right, let's get to the end. Let's
skip ahead a little bit.
Let's see your tricked out Twinkie.
Yeah, I want to go to West Coast Customs get a tricked out Twinkie. I heard you like minions.
All right, sorry, listening audience, but this
is a visual
purposes. It does look like someone just put a bunch of stickers on a Twinkie, and that's less fun.
It doesn't look too appetizing either.
And because of the craggly nature of a Twinkie, it looks like he's like Freddy Kruegered up, honestly.
This minion suffered from some fire damage.
There's an experiment of grooves that went wrong. There's a minion burn ward somewhere.
Oh no!
Look, the minions are funny.
The minions are
what we're getting.
The minions are funny. Disfigurement due to fire damage, not so funny. Fangs, I think this has been a wonderful time. Thank you for stopping by, Fangs. We really appreciate it.
Of course, I just want to say that those people are vampires. They really have. It's the pink eyes. No vampire has ever had pink eye. We've never bare bottom farted at anyone's face. It's just not what we do.
It's fair. You in that case, you may be superior to humans in general, because every culture, somebody's farting in somebody's face.
It's if you look at cave paintings, y'all been doing this since the before times.
And you would know, being a keen observer of the human experience for hundreds, if not thousands, of years.
I don't want to get into my age. I'm a little embarrassed about it, but you're not far off.
That's on me. But gosh, Fangs, didn't know I missed you this much. Aaron's going to be really upset that he wasn't here for this. But he's the co-host with the co-most, my man.
All right, I don't look. I haven't listened in a while.
Fair.
Once y'all got to Namek, I kind of zoned out. Honestly, there are a lot of those episodes. Excited for these androids, though.
Oh yeah. And your friend Baba makes an appearance, I think, coming up in a little bit.
Oh, my boss.
Your boss?
Oh, don't ever say that in front of her.
No.
No, she's runs a tight ship.
Is she a real witch? You could say. You could say that to me, Fangs.
I don't think I can say that, especially on air. I don't need some sort of gotcha situation that you lead me into.
Yeah. I get it.
I should go because my lips are getting numb.
Oh no! A vampire's curse.
Just vampire things. All right. I'll see
Bye,
you later.
Fangs.
Bye.
Oh man, Aaron. Oh, there you are.
I know. I passed out.
Well, you missed it. Fangs was here. He's not bound by the KHP rule. Fangs, come on. You remember the Baba tournament arc back in Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
He was the vampire that tried to suck all of Krillin's blood out of his engorged chrome dome.
Mm-hmm. I vaguely remember. His voice wasn't very memorable, so it's hard to.
Yeah, he kind of blended in.
Just sort of monotone, no distinguishing features or. Or
I dare say we remember the Invisible Man from that arc more than we remember Fangs, but that's fine.
He's on negative space.
But enough negativity, right?
Well, how about some on a distant planet?
Sure. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's get to this. Let's go there because
Death. Yeah, go ahead.
Who the. Pardon my French, but who the fuck wanted to put Vegeta in this episode? Dude hasn't been on Earth in months, it feels like.
Some Vegeta stan was like, we got to see him. All it is he's beating up the remnants of the Frieza Force looking for Kakarot. That's it.
That's it. Gosh, what is it? There's like a little bit of a line about the treaty that this bird person is saying, I'm protected by the treaty with Frieza, and
what?
And he's like, and whatever you're doing now, you're going to rue the day, Vegeta. Why would he send you to do this when we've been so loyal? And of course, Vegeta's like, oh well. For there to be a treaty, the person who signed it needs to be alive, and Frieza's dead. He was killed by a Saiyan named Goku. That bird says, a monkey killing Frieza? No way. And then
Bagok.
And then Vegeta literally says, oh, you just made my day. And then blows his brains out with an energy blast off screen.
Yeah, puts a finger in his mouth and he starts crying. Don't do it, Vegeta. I'll do anything.
Oh, you weren't saying that before. Where's your Frieza now?
Well, you said he's dead, and I'll take. I guess. Hold on. Let me try his phone. Boop, 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 boop.
Go ahead.
All right, it's ringing. Still ringing. You know, he never picks up the first ring. You know him.
Sure. No, I know him. Of course I know him.
Hold on. Phone out of service.
Oh. What? What's this?
Let me call his assistant, Geraldine.
Fine.
I'm gonna put Geraldine on speaker. Is that fine?
Call her.
Doc?
Call the bitch.
Right.
I don't care.
Just can you take the finger out of my mouth real quick while I do this?
Sure.
Blech.
God, what? So wet.
Sorry if there's rocks in there. As a bird person, I need to fill my gizzard with rocks to digest food. We all know this.
Pitiful.
It's not weird.
I don't need any help ingesting my food. My Saiyan stomach takes care of everything.
Mr. Frieza's office, how can I help you? Geraldine, is Frieza in? I just care. I don't need to talk to him. I just need to know if he's in. Mr. Frieza is not available at the moment and won't be for a while.
Geraldine, it's me, Vegeta. I know you know who I am.
Mr. Vegeta, hello. How are you doing? What can I help you with?
I'm doing great because as of right now, I'm fun employed. Because your boss is dead by the hands of a Saiyan named Goku, aka Kakarot.
We didn't want to talk about this until the quarterly town hall. We were waiting, but you're right. Frieza is dead.
Yeah, too bad I leaked it on r/Frieza's dead.
Did you wait? Hold on, I'm checking glass ceiling. Damn it! It's already up there.
Yep.
All right, I have to tell the other members of the board. We have to move quickly. All right, well, chicken person, I forget your name. Was there anything? Did you need anything else?
You know what? I'm gonna hang up.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, Geraldine. Have a good day. Bagok. I know I'm gonna die, but there's no need to be impolite.
No, there clearly is. Because guess what? Goku became a Super Saiyan, and I need to know where he is so he
what
can tell
now?
me how to do it. Oh my god, I'm done. Here
don't-
you go.
Am I supposed to know everything? You don't know everything about me in my culture.
I didn't ask.
Neither did I. Why are you expecting me to know what a Super Saiyan is, Bagok?
Quit bagawking at me.
I'm nervous. I'm gonna die. Okay?
You got that right.
All right, finger back in mouth.
You know how it is.
Oh.
Ugh, gross. Why is it always white stuff on the inside of those things?
And seed. Maybe I don't know about chicken anatomy.
Well, I mean, you haven't seen what Vegeta's seen. And yeah, he's still looking for Kakarot. I think in mine, he says, I know he's around here somewhere because I can sense him.
I think there was some report. Or he just said he heard. Some guy at Tashi Station said Kakarot was here.
I was on Terok Nor. And a Ferengi told me where I could find a Goku.
Me and Cisco were just having a few drinks. It's like, oh, that dude with blonde hair.
He went
visited.
I heard he went through the wormhole. Met with the prophets.
I'm like, I don't know what any of this is. Just point me in a space direction.
Met a weird changeling named Odo. Said, can I turn into you real quick? And I said, no, I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. Can't do
You
that
wish.
until... You wish, freak.
Saw a bunch of kids running around for some reason.
How's this for the Federation? I gave him the finger.
I met Whoopi Goldberg. That ruled. Big fan. Love Sister Act.
Okay.
Nothing you could do. From my God.
From my God.
We're at Korran's palace.
Yeah, smash cut to Korran's palace. Gohan, Krillin are trying to stealth their way in. They don't know if Korran or Yajirobe has been changed. They don't know if bad guys are there. Marin just, hey, where are we? What's going on? I'm cold.
I know they're trying to make her annoying, but I don't think the boys explained the situation and why there was a need for silence.
Never do.
either. Just shushed her up. But yeah, look, Korran and Yajirobe, they're fine. They're good.
Mm-hmm.
Marin runs up, immediately goes to pet Korran. He loves it. He does a little blush.
He does blush. It's very cute.
But then runs away quickly. And at first I'm like, oh, he's like, I can't get too horny in front of the boys. But then I realized he's just a cat. That's just what cats do. You can't pet him too long.
Mm-mm. Trust me. I've got the scratches to prove it.
What do you think the longest you've pet your cat for? Under the chin.
Under the chin, maybe 20, 25 seconds.
Wow, that
It's
seems
quick.
like an eternity for cats.
And when they're done, they're done. All three cats. I think I've topped out at 25 seconds, but that's with Toulouse, who is my favorite and I'm her favorite. So she lets me get away with some stuff. But the other two,
all.
no, thank you.
Yeah, don't tell the other cats. We
I don't need that. Trust
don't
me.
need that heat.
Next thing I know, there's all kinds of poop outside the litter box. It's a whole dust up. But yeah, Corin backing away. I did like that. Like Krillin still won't say that. I don't get why won't Krillin say Marin is my girlfriend?
Because ladies, if your man won't say he's your girlfriend or he's your boyfriend, you're not the only one.
But is it more of
That's
a thing
the real world reason. But
I guess. But look here, I'm gonna throw this out there. Is Krillin low-key trying to get cucked? Because Marin says, like, because then Gohan is like, oh, that Marin, that's Krillin's girlfriend. And then she does a point at her cheek and wink and says, for now. So
is
Krillin a little freak?
Look, no one loves talking about cucking more than me on this podcast. The record will show that I mention it a lot. It's on the bingo card.
It is on the
bingo
bingo
card.
card.
Find at kamehouseparty.com. Look for the bingo card created by Honeybee, power listener Honeybee.
Oh my gosh.
So mark that off, baby. I don't know, because I think the tenets of that is that he would be like, no, this is my girlfriend. But, but wink.
She's my girlfriend, guys.
Yeah, we're in a committed relationship. But, she, sometimes I'm just not enough for her, What do you think of my girlfriend? What do you think of Marin?
That's it.
That's the opener.
What do you think of it?
Mm-hmm. She's sexy, right?
She only wears swimsuits.
Hey, this is my shitty Krillin voice. I'm dirty now.
Ooh, you love a dirty Krillin. Why do you think I'm wearing an all-white suit?
Oh, God. This is the unseen story of Krillin from the time he meets Marin to now. It could be very deep or not, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of room for interpretation.
Like, probably if you went to a fanfiction.net and looked up Marin and Krillin, you might find exactly what we are talking about.
You might, who knows?
You might find some fanfic.
Yajirobe calling my man out of jealousy, quote, "Ain't no way a pachinko head like you could get yourself a girl."
Pachinko head?
Yeah, I said it.
Damn, Yajirobe.
You're bald.
In mine,
shiny. Small.
I mean, that I wonder if like that's a common insult in Japan, since pachinko is ubiquitous there. If somebody's bald, they just say, "Hey, pachinko head."
The balls do have a monetary value, though.
They do. Unlike Krillin. Dead broke.
You're worse than pachinko. I'd turn you into the booth, they're not going to give me nothing. Not even a little eraser topper.
But in mine, Yajirobe says, "How did a dog ugly guy like you score that
Damn.
chick?"
What's your secret? Are you doing seminars?
Did you get that book? Huh? How to be a player? You listen to Pippin Ain't Easy? Tell me, Krillin.
I need to know the secrets.
I need the sauce, Krillin.
Also, do you have any sauce? These beans have been dry lately. How did a twerked up white boy like you, a quirked up white boy like you, busted down sexual style?
Krillin, you mean to tell me you're out here quirked up, busting it down sexual style? You're listening to Afro beats in the club, getting it in.
Gohan, don't tell me he's going with the sauce too. I can't handle it.
Yeah, Jirobe, he looks like he's goated with the sauce. You see that suit?
He is. Damn it. Here I am being mid up here with a cat.
Hey, cats aren't mid. Dogs are mid.
Is that where we're at now on the internet?
Cats superior, dogs mid.
The ebb and
S-rank
flow.
cats.
Scats, I call them.
Oh, only you. That's not trending anywhere.
It will be.
Whatever you say, whatever you
Once
say.
I pay those bots.
Shut up. I can't read everybody's mind like this.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I do like the show itself was like, you know what? We're not going to rehash this. Corin, you could read minds. And he can't. Yeah, he did it before.
I think he's done it before.
Because he read, that's why Goku couldn't beat him at first. Because he can read his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew what he was, I don't know.
I think it's something like that. He's trying, look, just like improv, Goku was two in his head back in the day. And Korin was noting him. He's like, I can read all your moves before you make them. That's why none of your jokes are landing.
Vince, it seems like you and someone else looked at footage of Twinkie, so I'm very hungry. We need to finish this episode.
Man, you could sense that? Your sensory type abilities are growing. You're like Vegeta out here.
I can sense foods. That's it.
Look,
Various snacks.
because the episode also speeds up at this point, here, Korin reads their minds. Krillin and Gohan ditch Marin at that point in the lookout. They arrive at Kame. They arrive at the lookout to find, it's in shambles. They say, I think Krillin's like, oh man, Popo would hate to see this. Duh, Krillin, duh. Mm-hmm. But you already know Popo's been captured, you fool. Garlic Jr. shows up. He's like, oh, Gohan, you're here. Blah, blah, blah. They launch an attack to get the sacred water. But who shows up to jump right in front of their path? Piccolo. And yes, he's got fangs and pink eye.
Only one difference. But that's where it ends. The boys are about to fight Piccolo. They're done for. No chance.
They got no chance. Piccolo was strong enough to fight Frieza, not at max, but at his final form for a little bit. Right? Mm. Gohan also did that, but Krillin, no way. Krillin's dying one more time if he's going up against Piccolo.
It does not bode well. We know Goku doesn't come back in a Hail Mary kind of move. Mm-hmm. Everyone's it's just them. It's just another Krillin and Gohan adventure. Mm-hmm. Vince, is this Namek part 2? The sky's looking a little green.
Earth's sky turned green, and Vince and Aaron woke up in a nightmare on Namek. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens next week. If it's all over for our boys, or if I don't know, maybe Popo shows up and saves the day. That would be pretty rad. I would like to see Popo come out, throw hands, put Piccolo in his place, knock some sense into him.
Maybe the love of Gohan changes Piccolo back into a human. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Look, we could be seeing. We could get a Yajirobe coming in and pulling a Series 1 and cutting off somebody's tail.
I cut his fangs off.
Now you can fight without holding back, Gohan.
Here's my pitch. Me, trench coat, cool armor, shades. And I say, some Namekians are always trying to skate up hills.
You're not Yajirobe. You're not Blade. You are not.
Why not?
You're not
What's
Wesley Snipes.
Both martial artists. I've never
Here we
paid a
go.
tax in my life.
Because you don't own property, Yajirobe. Wesley Snipes, at one point, and possibly still, is a multimillionaire. His name alone is worth.
So.
I hope so too, Yajirobe. I really do. I hope he gets some kickbacks from that new game, the Midnight Suns. Heavily featured.
I hope every time they play Half Baked on Comedy Central and they say Wesley Pipes, he gets a little something. That's my wish for Wesley Snipes.
You know what? Go get those Dragon Balls. We're making a wish.
All right. Yeah, that's how we'll help. This is all part of my plan.
Oh, mighty Shenron, grant me this wish that Wesley Snipes gets more residuals.
That is beyond my power.
What?
The unions, they're pretty strict
Oh,
about payouts. I can't really mess with that.
are you serious?
And I think Blade's new. Somehow they retrofit Blade so it's new media, so the residuals aren't as the same. It's complicated.
Ugh. Man, I guess the only thing I can wish for is this episode to end.
Your wish will be granted once we do the call to actions.
CTAs.
ASAP, please. Because we both have to eat Twinkies for me for some reason, and you for another reason.
Yeah, me because I like burned minions. Anyway,
where are we? We're on the internet. We're on all the socials.
yeah, we're on. Look, that's the end of the episode. Tune in next week to see what happens on the lookout. Whether or not Krillin and Gohan will defeat Piccolo, what's going to happen with those Spice Boys, when's their first single coming out. But that's the end of the episode.
Be my demon.
Ooh.
You got to suck up this mist.
All right. Stop, Aaron. Stop. Because find us on all the socials at Kame House Party, Instagram, all that good stuff. TikTok, Twitter. I don't know why I said like that.
It's fun.
You can also catch us every Thursday night playing a variety of games and having a variety of fun over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Kame House Party. Check out those archives. What do we play? SD Battle, Gundam Alliance, and a little Shredder's Revenge last week. Yeah, we got more stuff planned. And yeah, write to us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com with any of your KHP research. And yeah, if you got a little extra cash going, we already talked about it in the commercial, but patreon.com/kamehouseparty. Y'all know all that. So without further ado, whether you are belittling your friend who just got a girlfriend, or you're succumbing to your evil whims and biting everybody around you, you gotta keep fighting.
Good. And now keep biting.
Oh,
Me fangs. Enjoy. Have fun, everyone.